So a friend of mine was debating with me whether a bullet will pass through a door. And I say just about anything is going to pass through a door. But he says, no. One time I had an accidental discharge in my house. He said, luckily it hit this door, which was solid wood, and it stopped a .45 ACP hollow point dead in its tracks. Well, today we have a door, and we're going to shoot it with a .45 ACP hollow point and see if it stops it. We're also going to shoot it with some other calibers and see if they'll go through it. This door isn't completely solid, but it has solid pieces on it, and that's what we're going to shoot. These solid pieces on this door are about 1.5 inches thick. I'm also putting 5-gallon buckets of water behind the door so that if the bullets pass through the door, we can see how much power that bullet still has after it goes through it. Sorry about the wind. It is very windy in Kentucky today. We're going to use some Winchester PDX-1 Defender 45 auto 230 grain hollow points. Okay, here's where we hit. The bullet went clean through the door, passed through the bucket, and went out the back. Okay, we got a new 5-gallon bucket of water behind our door. Now let's shoot it with a 115 grain 9mm full metal jacket. Okay, that's where the 45 hit. Here's where the 9mm hit. 9mm also went through the back of the door. Our 9mm went through the front of the bucket. There is no bullet in that bucket, so that means the 9mm went clean through the 5-gallon bucket of water. Okay, last but not least, let's shoot this door with a little CCI Mini Mag 22 long rifle hollow point. Okay, 45 ACP, 9mm, 22 long rifle. The 22 long rifle did not make it through the door. It came close, but did not make it through. Okay, now just for fun, let's shoot it at close range a few times in the same spot and see what'll happen. Okay, looks like we made it through the door that time. And our bucket is leaking. Looks like we had a 22 enter the bucket, but it did not exit the bucket. So the door we just shot, we have no idea what that's made out of. That could be made out of pine. And I was thinking that's not a very hard wood if it is pine. And what if my buddy's door was made out of something harder than that? Well, to be fair, I thought, well, what if it's an oak door? That probably could stop a .45 ACP hollow point. Well, I'm not going to go buy a brand new solid oak door just for testing. So we're going to simulate an oak door. What we have here is a piece of red oak that we have cut, and then we screwed it together with 4 different screws to make a solid piece of a little over 1.5 inches. And we're going to see if this will stop a .45 ACP hollow point. Winchester 230 grain 45 ACP hollow point. There was a crack in one of those pieces of wood, and of course that's where I shot, so we're not counting that one. We're going to shoot it again in a solid spot. Well, if you have a door that's solid red oak and a little over 1.5 inches thick, it looks like you've got a pretty good chance of stopping a .45 ACP hollow point. We cracked it, but it did not make it through. So I guess my buddy's story had some truth to it. Filled it up with wood and stopped it dead in its tracks. Well, thanks for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, we're always uploading new content. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe. You can also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are in the description below. This is Kentucky Ballistics, and we'll see you next time.